you noticed that your little one is tiptoe walking? Wondering, is it a problem? Should you be actually seeing someone about it? Or will they just grow out of it? Hi there, it's Neesha from My Favourite Physio. In today's video, I'm jumping in to share with you 3 key signs that would indicate that tiptoe walking in your little one is something that needs to be addressed sooner rather than later. So here at My Favourite Physio, we see lots of little ones who come in because of tiptoe walking. And often parents would be wondering, I didn't know when exactly I should do something about it. Everybody says they would grow out of it, but years later, they're still doing it. So I thought I would jump in and share with you the 3 key signs that would indicate if tiptoe walking is an issue for your child and that they should be seen for it as soon as possible. Early intervention is the key to stopping tiptoe walking or addressing the underlying cause of tiptoe walking to prevent secondary problems like bone deformities or muscle or joint pain down the road. So the first sign is if your child is tiptoe walking but on one foot and not the other. So that's not a normal behavior to see when they're walking. So if one foot is on their toe, then you definitely should have your child assessed and looked at as soon as possible. Don't wait because it's unlikely they would grow out of it. The second sign is if your child is on tiptoe walking, so they might have both feet on their toes and they're tiptoe walking when they're not trying to reach for something above their height. So it's okay to tiptoe if you're holding onto a chair and trying to reach for something higher. But if they're tiptoe walking when they're not trying to reach for anything above shoulder height, then it's probably not a normal movement pattern to have, and it should be addressed. So particularly if you find that your child is tiptoe walking more than 10% of the time, because generally we shouldn't be on our toes without a purpose or reason. If that's the case, then you should have your child addressed and looked at by a pediatric physiotherapist. The third sign is if you have a look at your child's foot and try to push it back, you might find it is stiff and resisting movement. So here is a foot model. When you've got your child lying down, we should be finding a baby and toddlers are very flexible, so they can go all the way, and often you'll find that their foot actually touches their shin. So if you have a feel and you push down, you should feel like their ankle joint is very flexible. If you find that they're stiff and resisting you pushing it down, then that is a concern, particularly if you find one foot is stiffer than the other. So those are 3 key signs that you should look out for if your little one is tiptoe walking. And they may be tiptoe walking as soon as they are able to pull to stand and start to take their first few steps. And that could be anywhere between 12 to 18 months old. If you're noticing those signs, ask yourself those 3 key signs. Are you seeing them go on their toe only on one leg? Are you seeing them go on their toes more than 10% of the time when they're actually not reaching for anything above shoulder height? And number 3, is their ankle joint stiff? If that's the case, what you need to do is to ring us here at My Favourite Physio. Speak to one of our expert pediatric physiotherapists. The number to ring here at My Favourite Physio is 02-9790-4233. And if you know somebody out there who has a little one who's starting to walk on their toes and they're concerned, why don't you like and share this video with them? Until next time, have a fantastic day. Bye.